Well, we're about to start our second hour of incomplete calls.
Hello?
Where have you been? I've been calling all evening.
I've been out at a business meeting, girl.
Oh, I think we found one!
Bunny, it's Gilligan's fault. We're stuck on this stupid island.
Acting, Skipper. Keep your face more toward camera. That's right.
I don't think this is going to help us get rescued at all.
What really happened behind the scenes of Gilligan's Island? Beyond the laugh track and coconut huts lies a maze of forgotten stories, hidden tensions, and unbelievable on-set mishaps that never made it to the screen. From props with eerie backstories to near-fatal accidents, from secret studio decisions to mysteries still locked away today, the making of this lighthearted sitcom was far more dramatic than anyone imagined. Join us as we uncover 40 fascinating details you probably missed, each one revealing a new twist in television's most stranded adventure. Number 40. The Impossible 3-Hour Tour. A real 3-hour tour from Hawaii would place the Gilligan's Island crew near Christmas Island, not a random shore. Experts calculated the minnow would need an impossible 433 miles per hour, but the show prioritized fun over realism anyway. If you thought that was shocking, wait until you hear what happened with the next one. Number 39. The Glamorous Costume Secret. Ginger's glamorous gowns weren't made for Gilligan's Island. They were discarded Hollywood costumes. One dress originally worn by Marilyn Monroe appeared in 4 episodes, but syndication forced Fox to blur those scenes, creating an unusual television wardrobe secret. Number 38. The Itchy Pie Problem. Gilligan's Island's coconut cream pies were made with shaving cream for the camera, not dessert. Unfortunately, Bob Denver was allergic, breaking out in hives that required heavy makeup, causing even more discomfort during filming under hot lights daily. Number 37. The Coconut Economy. The professor estimated 42,000 coconuts consumed, worth $126,000 in 1960s money. In truth, the show used just 12 props, constantly repainted and reused until they rotted, creating an awful stench that disgusted the cast every single day. Number 36. The Real Working Radio. The Castaways radio was a World War II military unit modified to receive live broadcasts, even tuning into Los Angeles stations. Crew members secretly listened to baseball between takes until a studio executive discovered it and shut it down. Number 35. The Destroyed Dream Scene. CBS filmed a dream sequence where all 7 castaways appeared nude, though they wore skin-colored bodysuits. Network censors freaked out, demanded it destroyed, and executives personally watched the footage burned in the studio incinerator until nothing remained. Number 34. The Laugh Track Lawsuit. Gilligan's Island used a laugh track taken from other TV shows, including The Dick Van Dyke Show. When audience members recognized their own laughter, they sued CBS for using it without permission, eventually receiving a private $50,000 settlement. Number 33. The Lost Rescue Script. A script once revealed the castaways being rescued, only to learn World War II had destroyed civilization. NBC bought the script solely to stop CBS from filming it, then locked it away, refusing to let anyone read it. Number 32. The Feud. Tina Louise and Dawn Wells stopped speaking in 1967 after Wells began receiving more fan mail despite Louise having top billing. Louise demanded the letters destroyed, and Wells retaliated during filming by throwing a coconut at her. Number 31. The Contract Trap. Gilligan's Island cast received no money from reruns, only payment for original broadcasts, while syndication earned over $90 million. Bob Denver sued in 1989, but the contracts were airtight, costing him an estimated $18 million in royalties. Number 30. The Ratings Trick. CBS executives hated Gilligan's Island and scheduled it against NBC's top shows hoping it would flop. Instead, it won the time slot, even after repeated schedule changes. The frustrated network president eventually called it the show that wouldn't die. Number 29. The Skipper's Secret Pain. Alan Hale Jr. had a mild heart attack in Season 2 but hid it to avoid being replaced, working through chest pain for months. His condition was only discovered after collapsing during a reunion film, surviving against medical expectations. Number 28. The Lost Treasure. For a treasure hunt episode, the crew buried $30,000 in prop cash, then lost track of it. The money was never recovered and is rumored to still lie beneath the CBS Studio Center parking lot, inspiring occasional secret treasure hunters. Number 27. The Professor's Blueprints. Russell Johnson created real blueprints for the professor's inventions and later donated them to the Smithsonian. Engineers reviewing them found about 60% were scientifically feasible, including the coconut radio, which would require roughly 1,200 coconuts to operate. Number 26. The Real-Life Rescue Attempt. During Season 2, a real Coast Guard cutter saw the staged shipwreck and attempted a rescue. The cast, still in costume, had to wave them away. An official report about 7 civilians refusing rescue remains in federal archives. Keep your life jackets on, because this next story dives even deeper into madness. Number 25. The Death Threats. Alan Hale Jr. got letters from a fan who believed Gilligan's Island was real and CBS hid the rescue. The FBI tracked him to Ohio, where he built a boat and was arrested breaking into CBS studios. Number 24. The Gilligan Syndrome. Psychologists identified Gilligan's Syndrome, a condition affecting over 300 people between 1965 and 1970 who insisted they were stranded on islands. Most recovered once doctors showed behind-the-scenes footage proving Gilligan's Island was fictional, not real life. Number 23. The Poisoned Lagoon. The lagoon set was filled with chemical-treated water that killed fish instantly and gave actors mysterious rashes. Years later, the EPA classified the site as a minor hazardous waste area, revealing just how toxic the filming environment had been. Number 22. The Hidden Camera Scandal. In Season 3, Dawn Wells found a hidden camera in her dressing room. Security traced it to the assistant director, who was fired. To avoid scandal, the studio refused charges, and Wells kept it for decades afterward. Number 21. The Script Thief. Scripts kept vanishing, so producers hired a private investigator who discovered a janitor secretly photographing them and selling copies to a rival network for $20 each. He sold over 50 before being caught and sentenced to 6 months in jail. Number 20. The Fake Accent Coach. Jim Backus hired a supposed British dialect coach to perfect Thurston Howell's aristocratic voice, but the coach was actually a Brooklyn con artist. By the time the truth surfaced, Backus had already invented the character's now iconic signature accent. Number 19. The FBI Investigation. In 1965, the FBI investigated Gilligan's Island for allegedly promoting communist ideals. Agents reviewed episodes for hidden messages about communal living and wealth sharing, ultimately concluding in a declassified report that the show was too stupid to be subversive. Number 18. The Insurance Nightmare. The studio's insurer refused coverage after reviewing Gilligan's Island slapstick scripts, predicting thousands of injuries. Producers had to sign personal liability waivers. Bob Denver alone filed 47 injury claims, proving the show's physical comedy was genuinely hazardous behind the scenes. Number 17. The Digital Disaster. When Tina Louise refused to return for reunion films, producers used her stand-in and attempted early digital face replacement. The technology failed, creating a distorted, ghostly ginger test. Audiences were horrified, so the unsettling footage was destroyed. Number 16. The director walkout. 5 directors quit during Season 1, overwhelmed by the chaotic schedule and extreme slapstick. One walked off mid-scene and never returned. His name was removed from the credits, and he refused to speak about the show again. Number 15. The Minnows paperwork problem. The Coast Guard repeatedly fined CBS because the SS Minnow never filed passenger manifests. Lawyers kept insisting the boat was fictional, but the fines continued for 3 years before officials finally realized the vessel didn't actually exist. Number 14. The blackmail photos. A photographer took compromising wrap party photos of the cast, including married actors in risky situations, and tried selling them to tabloids. To protect them, creator Sherwood Schwartz secretly paid $30,000 to buy and destroy the negatives forever. Number 13. The Voodoo Curse. Guest star Zsa Gabor said she cursed the show after her scenes were cut, hiring a spiritual practitioner for an on-set ritual. Within a week, cameras failed, the lagoon pump broke, and Bob Denver was hospitalized. Number 12. The Network Spy. CBS secretly planted a spy on the Gilligan's Island crew to report problems. They were exposed after faxing their report to the wrong number. Instead of confronting them, the cast fed ridiculous stories that reached executive memos. Number 11. The Fake Fan Mail. CBS hired a company to send fake fan letters to boost morale, but the cast noticed identical handwriting. Don Wells confronted producers with stacks of nearly matching notes, supposedly written by children from different states, for proof. Number 10. The Poison Props. Gilligan's Island used lead-painted fake fruit for brighter color. The cast was told never to eat it, but Bob Denver accidentally bit one during filming and required emergency treatment for lead poisoning. Afterward, all props were repainted. Number 9. The $1 Million Mistake. Gilligan's Island's opening credits showed the castaways in the Pacific's busiest shipping lanes, meaning ships should have found them. Fans joked, CBS didn't. Correcting the map for syndication cost millions, becoming television's most expensive geography mistake in history. Number 8. The Ghost Ship. During night shoots, crew members reported seeing a glowing ghost ship in the lagoon. Security footage showed a faint vessel visible only under a full moon. Paranormal investigators linked it to a studio worker who died building the lagoon. Number 7. The Censored Kiss. Episode 67 originally included a romantic moment where Mary Ann and the professor finally kissed, acknowledging the chemistry fans had long suspected. The scene was scripted and rehearsed, but ultimately removed before broadcast, leaving viewers waiting forever. Network censors rejected the kiss as too suggestive, forcing the actors to stand apart and blow kisses instead. The real kiss was filmed but cut, and the footage remains locked in the CBS vault, unseen by the public. Number 6. The Real-Life Castaways. In 1966, 7 Gilligan's Island fans stranded themselves near Fiji to test survival. After 4 miserable days, they called for rescue, then demanded CBS reimburse their research. The network dismissed their lawsuit, finding nothing amusing about their stunt. Number 5. The Lagoon Disaster. During the reunion movie, the rebuilt lagoon set flooded, sending millions of gallons through the soundstage and causing over $10 million in damage. Investigators later discovered sabotage. A fired employee had tampered with the pumps in revenge. Number 4. The Final Secret. Sherwood Schwartz wrote a final episode where the castaways discover they'd been dead all along and the island was the afterlife. CBS was horrified, locked the script away, and refused release despite decades of attempts to reclaim it. Number 3. The rescue no one saw. In 1967, CBS filmed a dark episode where the castaways return home to tragedy, bankruptcy, despair, mental breakdowns, even suicide. Test audiences walked out, and CBS destroyed almost every copy. One surviving print, worth millions, remains locked away. Number 2. The death certificate. After Gilligan's Island was canceled, a Wisconsin fan filed official death certificates for all 7 castaways, blaming network negligence. The state processed them as real, and CBS spent 6 months undoing the bizarre paperwork to revoke the records. Just when you think the story couldn't get any weirder, the last one proves otherwise. Number 1. The wrong island. The island's aerial shots were filmed in Kauai, but all scenes happened on a Hollywood backlot with fake palm trees and a leaking concrete lagoon that constantly needed draining, refilling, and repairs to maintain the tropical illusion. That's our full list of 50 Gilligan's Island details. Which one shocked you most? Share in the comments, like the video, subscribe for more classic TV deep dives, and check out the suggested videos for more nostalgia.